What's up? Let's go. Let's freaking go, chat. কে কে আসছো সবাই hey bolo. W's in the chat. W's in the fucking chat. So let's go.
No way. No freaking way. Chat. 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 Oh my god, chat. Are you here, chat? Are you here, chat? Chat. Mic checking. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 view, 2 view, 3 view. I love you. Mic check. So here you go. Just 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 view, 2 view, 3 view. I love you. So chat, আমাদের খেলা ইতিমধ্যেই কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যেই স্টার্ট হতে যাচ্ছে। So everyone get ready for the match. Get ready for the today's match. So everyone ready? Everyone ready, chat? Chat. Da. All good. All set. Everyone ready, chat? Not just me. আজকে কে জিতবে? Everyone ready, chat? Everyone, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. দেরি না করে সবাই চলে আসো। First. All I know that destiny. All আজকে কে জিতবে একটু প্লিজ বইলা যাও, ঠিক আছে? Destiny. Destiny. খেলা এখনই শুরু হবে in just few minutes. You guys stay here. I'm just খেলা স্টার্ট হচ্ছে কিনা দেখি আসি, বুঝছো? সো খেলা খেলা অলরেডি স্টার্ট হবে, এখনো স্টার্ট হয় নাই, খেলা জাস্ট স্টার্ট হবে এখন। All I know is just me. I let her go. Everyone who showed up. Always skins. Honestly, respect. Attackers, trash talkers. All I know that destiny. This doesn't seem right. It's 100% true. Mostly. So
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
I let her go.
And so here we are, the final 8 teams remaining in chase.
Okay. খেলা স্টার্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে। সবাই জাতীয় পতাকা। আজকে একটা দারুণ ম্যাচ হবে ভাই, দারুণ ম্যাচ। ফ্রান্স ভার্সেস মরক্কো একটা দারুণ ম্যাচ হবে, কজ এখানে সবাই সেরা প্লেয়ার। ইউসি এখানে আছে তারা আবার PSG খেলছে Hakimi, Desire Doué, and most of the player একসাথেই তারা আছে। I let her go. Another. Michael Olise, Ousmane Dembele, and Kylian Mbappe. Who says that I go? Who's that I go? তোমরা সব কি ওকে আছে? সব কি ওকে আছে? একবার আমাকে চেক আউট করে দাও। আজকে একটা ভাই অস্থির একটা ম্যাচ হবে, কাজ আজকে আছে সব অস্থির লেভেলের প্লেয়ারগুলা, ইফ ইউ সি। এবং ও হ্যাঁ, ইয়া এখনো যায় নাই তো। সবাই যে একটা আলাপ করতেছে এখন, আলাপ আলোচনা। ও ডিজেরে ডুবে নাম, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। হাকিমি, দ্যাটস মাই বয়, দ্যাটস মাই বয় হাকিমি। আজকে খেয়ে যাবে এখান থেকে সেমিফাইনালে, হ্যাঁ দেখা যাক। লেটস সি, লেটস সি, লেটস সি। Two, one. Match just started. Let it go. La 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 la. Do. Match just started. Match just started. France versus Morocco. It will be a great match, cause দুইটাই এমন এক দুইটা দল সেরা। একটা Kylian dictator. Oh my god, I don't even know why people calling him dictator. I don't have any idea, but let's see. Da 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 da. And that's a foul. That's a foul. So see chat. Oh my god, YouTube আমার ভিডিও রেকমেন্ড করতেছে না কারো। বাহ।
Will come in from that right hand side, try and find space. For Toby, he's the player who comes in for Saibari, though again as mentioned, not really as a like for like change at all. Now tell me. He's the first tall player. He's played on the left. He has played through the middle. Ball's a number 10. I think his preferred position would be on this right-hand side. Dembele. Deep. These two did meet in Qatar 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago. The first goal was scored by France's left back, who was on that occasion Hernandez. Sure, maybe got the clincher. It's likely he won't be involved today. He is named on the bench, but there's an ongoing issue around his fitness. Yeah, quite a few changes to those starting 11s from both sides here, but Mbappe was there. It looks to explode. Pele from wide, Kunde supporting him from fullback. Salah Adin in retreat. Repelled as far as Upamecano. Kone. Saliba, deep. Drouet preferred this time to Bangla, having impacted very positively from the bench against Paraguay. Mbappe! And Kone was scrambling across.
Is that a goal?
One of those you can't take a chance with. He might just have hit the post. It's been in good form, Bono. Made some excellent stops in that first half against Canada.
Bayre.
Wide, but
Out of the crossbar.
after taking another short corners. Dembele lifts it in, it's a beauty. Bono on the line makes a point-blank save.
Oh my god.
Perhaps I think from Upamecano. It was. What a chance that was for the centre half. No sooner had you reminded us, Alan, what sparkling form the Moroccan goalkeeper has been in, than he underlined your point. From Upamecano. It was. He had a bit of space. He's only a few yards out. Upamecano, and he missed times the jump, really. Gets no power whatsoever. It is a good stop, but Bono shouldn't have been involved in this. He should have been taken out of the equation. Here they come again. Here he comes again. Kylian Mbappe overruns it this time. In a lax defending, he wouldn't be happy about. Expect to see Upamecano with quite so much space. Clean sheets in this competition against Scotland and Canada. Part to play in the penalty shootout against the Netherlands. Every game is on the edge now. As mentioned to him in his press conference yesterday, he's prepared to take on the army, that he's in this position where every game might be his last. And he answered, whether honestly or not, that really hadn't occurred to him. Just that every game needs totally concentrated preparation. Has already won more World Cup games than any other coach in history. 18 from his 23 games in charge of France.
আরে মাঠের মাঝখানে কি একটা
He's not a bad guy to be second to. No, he's some player for that age. He's got a very bright future ahead of him. This is Rabiot. And Doué. Worrying Hakimi. Slip away from him. Rouhani made the tackle. Diaz emerged with the ball. Well, Kudus couldn't get it. So Diaz was fouled. Certainly know what they're about defensively, this Morocco team. And a great record in qualifying. He only became Moroccan 55 days ago, on the 15th of May. Up to that point, being a Frenchman and represented France at the junior age levels. Overseen today for the last time on this turf, at least, by Gianni Infantino. The boss of the whole shooting match. Ricardo. Dembele, just too heavy for Mbappe, but very well won back by Kone. Mbappe. Doué. Jones to his ground. Well, they're pretty much set up camp in Morocco's half. France in these early minutes. He'll be playing his 60th World Cup game for Morocco. He already had the record. It's a record he extends game by game. When you change your setup like this, as Morocco have, you would have to work on it a fair bit in training in terms of shape, movement. No centre forward out there. That does change things noticeably.
Saucer Boss!
Knew he was walking back from offside, so didn't challenge. It's Rouhani. Hakimi. He inviting Hakimi to have a gallop. Saliba saw the potential issue. Digne, though, has given it back to El Khanous. His pass is asking a lot of Shemstein, tell me. He did keep it in, but kept it in principally for the benefit of Koundé. Koundé. Dembele. Olise.
Oh, whoa, wait.
Teasing Salah-Eddin. Koundé. By Dembele. Saliba's pass was telegraphed and Brahim Diaz was hurriedly onto it.
Morocco, counter attack Morocco. Counter attack Morocco.
Diaz kept wriggling himself.
No.
Snatched off his toe by
বক্সের
Koundé.
বাইরে ট্যাকল করে
Really made
বল নিয়ে
strides to
ফেলছে।
get up and support Brahim Diaz. Unani really was the closest, but he didn't get into a sprint. He's totally on his own, Diaz. Pele sifted through for Mbappe. Mbappe's pullback was touched away by Talbi. Koundé. Mbappe.
That's a
So Ousmane
foul.
Dembele. And Michael Olise, either side of a dead ball for France. Olise lifted it in. Ashraf headed it clear as far as Koundé. Deep. Doué. Mbappe. Snatched away by Diop.
ফার্স্ট হাফ দেখবো, ফার্স্ট হাফের পরে মনে করো যে
Was made to hurry by Dembele. Drawing calmly out Salahadin. Douani. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Nice return from Anahi and the referee's waved it on. Brahim Diaz dispossessed by Rabiot and the referee's pulling back now. He left that for more than a heartbeat, 2 or 3 heartbeats. And trying to give Morocco the benefit of the doubt here. Certainly was a foul by Dinium. But just gaining a small foothold in this game, Morocco now. Last few minutes. It's got to be the captain, Ashraf Hakimi. Second most capped player in Moroccan history who has this free kick. Al-Khamis and Tolby right on the penalty spot. Diop, of course, forward from centre half. In by Hakimi and out by Hakimi. Defending quite deeply there, actually. France. And it was a waste. Very well supported within the stadium, Morocco today. Just looking at a very basic blur of colour, it looks to me as if there's a little bit more red than there is blue. Yeah, there are bigger pockets of red, aren't there, than blue. I have to stress that's very unscientific, but Morocco have a fabulous support in this World Cup. And we know actually that a couple of the red shirts belong to a pair of Welsh supporters we bumped into, Alan, don't we? So we can take those two away. A lot of France supporters have got this mint green top on though as well. Yeah, Wales didn't quite qualify. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe today, 20 appearances in a World Cup. Mentioned that draws him level with Lloris, takes him ahead of Antoine Griezmann as the all-time leader in terms of outfield French players in the big tournament. Koundé. And Ricardo. Olise. Ricardo. Koundé. Dembele. Rabiot. France with the lion's share. Lucadine. You're in the squad hungrier than him for a piece of big-time action. He played in the 2014 World Cup, but then missed 18 and 22 when they went essentially all the way twice in a row. Olise. Mbappe. It's Doué's
oh,
cross.
wonderful ball. Good ball, good ball.
It's wide from Dembele. Well, another chance. This one not quite so.
Doesn't test Bono's goal.
Fourth shot for France, still none for Morocco.
But that's a concern for Morocco defensively, especially when that many numbers for France are in the box.
This is the 7th all-time meeting between these nations, the first time they've played since that semi-final in Qatar. Morocco have never won. 4 losses and 2 draws. That's a also understand, Deschamps told Jenny, that they're part of a collective, and the collective strength is more powerful than the individual strength. Here's Dembele again. Trying to thread that one through. Koundé cutting it back off Mazraoui, out for a French corner. France created their best chance of the game off of their first corner. The Upamecano header that was saved at close range by Bono. Just about 4 minutes in. Elise takes it short. Dembele clips it into the box. Rabiot will put it over. As you said, Deschamps, this could be his final game in charge as he was under immediate pressure. We know he's leaving the French job at the end of this tournament. He's hoping he's got 2 more games to come as France win the ball back high up the field. Doué dancing on it.
Actually, seeing bottom left of your screen, just off screen, Hakimi talking to Bono about some of the build-up. Morocco really struggling to possess the ball, trying to play through the French pressure. They just can't right now, and it's resulting in the French starting to squeeze them in their own half.
ফ্রান্সই জিতবে আজকে
It's too much on the far side.
নো চান্স কজ
Koundé could keep
যেভাবে
it
খেলতেছে ওরা বলই পাচ্ছে না
Yeah, but even right now, continuing that conversation with Bono. So I wonder if at a point they're just going to push up and try to play direct. It looks like that's actually what they're going to do here off this goal kick. So that tells you, look, we're tired of being under pressure. We don't want to give the ball away. We don't want to play into your strength. So let's try and win this ball further up. Maybe it results in a throw-in, but it's going to go straight out of bounds. So it does result in a throw-in, but a French one. But at least they don't have the ball 20 yards from their goal.
I mean, is that a sign of resignation from Morocco, or is that intelligent of them?
Well, a bit of both. I think it's, look, you've got to feel the game. You know when you're playing France, you're going to be under pressure for long stretches. And if you can look, so here's the perfect example. They went out for a French throw, but now the French have turned it over. Morocco had possession with a throw. So they've survived a 5 to 10 minute period where they were under pressure, and now maybe have the chance to have some of the ball, at least take off that pressure directly in front of their goal. But they've turned the ball over again.
Now Elise quickly for Mbappe, gets it back, and the French in some transition. Dembele, Saladin jumped the passing lane, couldn't get there. Dembele had to get it wide, and then Saladin getting a start because of the injuries in the back, wins the tackle in the end. Now Canals got Tali running up the far side, Upamecano running with him. I've seen Tali played it in, there's no one anywhere near in the red shirt. And now the game is a bit stretched. Next stoppage of play should be the hydration break. Mbappe, can he get it away? No. Takes a tackle from Hakimi. Mbappe's down in pain. Referee says no foul. Morocco the other way. Raheem Diaz has Hakimi for support. Mbappe back to his feet as he comes
Oh,
in for
Hakimi.
Couldn't get through Dinia, but now Morocco will have their first corner of the game.
And believe it or not, Hakimi's first touch of the game in the attacking third in this part of the game. It was one of Thierry's big questions about Morocco. Their best part of their attack is Hakimi on the right, and they played it quickly here.
In for Brahim Diaz. Diaz will cross it in, back post. No one there in a red shirt. France able to play through, at least momentarily play through the pressure. That one's not going to be a foul. Doué just stopped. He thought he was fouled. Diaz back in now. So now he won the ball.
Mbappe, 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 Mbappe.
Diaz able to scoop it in. Wadi, can he bring it down on Rabiot? It's going to be hooked away by Saliba, only as far as Hakimi. Tough tackle from Doué, got his revenge for a moment ago. And now the French come the other way. Mbappe has it. Mazraoui trying to recover. Kylian Mbappe!
No, 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 no.
No hesitation from Facundo Teo, and from one hand I feel to the other, the French have an opportunity to take the lead.
And here you go. This is why we're talking about Hakimi. When he attacks the balance, but here's the danger. The other way. They come down the side that he had vacated into the attack. Mbappe, lightning quick, the other way. There will be a question, is this a foul? No, absolutely not. Doué pokes it away. Luis drives inside, opens up the space. Mbappe, 1v1 open field. Good luck. Gets you off balance. Mazraoui commits, tries to go to ground. I don't know why in the box you make that challenge. Trust your goalkeeper. Give him a chance. Instead, when you go to ground like that, Mbappe touches the ball with that little extra touch, draws in the foul. Absolutely a penalty. And a chance for Kylian Mbappe once again from the spot.
Mbappe scored a penalty in the last round in Philadelphia. To the bottom right-hand side. Bono, the goalkeeper, he's known for his heroics in penalty shootouts. Well, and maybe not be relevant, the fact that he's never stopped one in a game.
Well, it looked like a clear foul to me, certainly from Mazraoui, but and if we're thinking about the one on Doué, that did not look like a foul on Hakimi.
Hello of Argentina is just wanting an extra minute to take a look at this as Facundo Teo, the on-field referee, sets the players.
Mbappe taking the penalty. Penalty নিচ্ছে Mbappe এবং দেখা যাক তারা ফার্স্ট স্কোর করতে পারে কিনা ফ্রান্স। Let's see. অবশ্যই করতে পারবে, এটা এমবাপে।
So Mbappe's going to come forward and restart his sequence.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing there as part of your sequencing as a striker where, and look, now Bono comes up. This is all part of the mind games. But this seems like a very long time for this.
Check is complete. Correct decision to award the penalty. Now what can Kylian Mbappe do with it? And he's going to reset the ball again. Didn't like the placement of the ball. Here we go. Mbappe against Bono.
Oh, save করে ফেলছে bro. তারা সেভ করে ফেলছে।
Mbappe trying to just wait for Bono to go. And when he did go, he went the right way. And Mbappe's immediate reaction after that was straight to the referee. He felt that was held up way too long. That whole process.
Hydration break will come. A bit delayed at the next stoppage of play. France would love to just put one in the back of the net anyway. Mbappe, clever little flick, not going to come off there for Doué. It's going to be cleared out by Sliding Guadi.
And look at Mbappe again. He's going to go and speak to the referee right now about this whole process, which clearly he's frustrated with the amount. And even when that whistle went, it cued him straight away on the penalty that ends up being missed.
This hydration break is powered by Powerade. Bono, goalkeeper for Morocco, with the two biggest moments so far here in this World Cup quarterfinal.
ওয়াটার ব্রেক দোস্ত, ওয়াটার ব্রেক আমাদের এখন নিতে হবে, একটা পানি খাইতে হবে। তোমরা পানি খেয়ে নাও, আমিও পানি খেয়ে নিই, যেহেতু যারা বিড়ি সিগারেট খাও তারা বিড়ি সিগারেট খেয়ে নাও। It's time for some break.
How do we really ensure that what we're aiming to achieve really does benefit the majority of people? If it ends up taking like almost all the jobs, then what does it mean to work
Ah, Sora.
Back live in Foxborough, Dr. Joe Macknick, U.S. Soccer Hall of Famer, and our referee analyst. Joe, that was a very, very long check. We understand those are match-critical decisions to give or not give a penalty. How long is too long, though? Because it certainly seemed like it affected Mbappe.
Well, certainly VAR protocol doesn't put a time limit on the amount that the time that the VAR has to look at it. I've been looking at this play of slow motion at length just to see if the defender got a touch on the ball. And even with stop action, the ball doesn't turn, the direction doesn't change in spin. So that certainly should have been figured out and seen more quickly.
And I guess the question to you then, Stu, I mean, how much for a player of Mbappe's quality and skill, should that be a reason why he missed it, or is it the reason why, do you think?
I think just the nature of it, though, and then it was like, okay, go, no, wait, no, we're still checking, and Mbappe reset himself a number of times, and I think maybe in hindsight he would have loved to have reset completely once there was finally a go-ahead. It wasn't a great penalty, though, and he wouldn't be the first one to admit that. No excuses from that side. The other side, it took way too long. It was very clear that was absolutely a penalty. But here come France, and now they look angry.
And that's the last thing you need from this French team. As Paraguay found out eventually, here's Dembele, cutting it back. Ousmane Dembele puts it wide. 8th shot of the game for France in 32 minutes.
Look at the chop there with the right, gets two defenders going, comes back to the left.
ছক্কা মেরে দিয়েছে দেম্বেলে।
Once again, Morocco have almost abandoned the playing out of the back for just the time being, which to me is a very mature and game recognition of what the game is giving to you at the moment, and play your way into the game. Maybe it'll open up a little bit more in the second half, but be slightly more risk averse. If it comes, here's Due, look at that.
Almost left the ball behind him and then gets bumped off it.
But I think Morocco need a spell on the ball to show themselves again and show that they're a threat with possession. It just, the game connection is gone for them right now.
মরক্কো এখনো শটই করতে পারে নাই, তোমরা কি জানো? মরক্কো এখনো একটা শটও করতে পারে নাই। ফার্স্ট হাফ শেষ হবে এখন কিছুক্ষণ পর। ভাবতে পারো এখনো একটা শটও করতে পারে নাই।
The quarterfinals continue. Spain taking on Belgium in Los Angeles. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, live on Fox. Winner of that game will face the winner of this game Tuesday afternoon in Dallas in the first of the semifinals at this tournament. Belgium riding high after their big win over the United States. Spain, the European champions. Going to do what Spain did back in 2010, which is win the World Cup as European champions. Does not happen nearly as often as you might think. Great touch by Buati to get away for Unahi. He's got Brahim Diaz running to the middle, and maybe just didn't quite pick the right lane for that pass. Tough as they were in front of Rabiot to win it back though for Morocco. Saladin almost got his pocket picked by Dembele. And then it's taken away by Due. Buati, the teenager, lost it. Due running in. Desiree Due. Save Yassin Bono. Third stop of the game. Out for a corner.
And the first mistake of the game from the 18-year-old Buati.
কোনোভাবে আজকে মরক্কো জিতবে না।
Take an extra touch right here to play the ball wide, off to try to cut it back. It's pocket picked, and Due down to the right of Bono. The experience of Bono again with a huge save. And Due really positive, slashing run, just didn't have enough power on the finish. Otherwise, it finds the corner. So Morocco's still keeping the French scoreless. But those are key moments. You can't turn possession over like that when you're in that offensive set and you've got your fullbacks high and wide because it leaves you exposed defensively.
Elise see the ensuing corner outswinger, not a ton behind that. It might have actually ricocheted off two French players. It is certainly true that against Senegal and against Paraguay, it took France a long time to get the first goal, but they were not creating nearly as many chances in that intro. That's a huge collision in the middle. Referee says play on. Pass was behind Mbappe. It is interesting that our referee, Facundo Teo of Argentina, very experienced, he seems very focused on the placement of the ball on set pieces, and he seems much more willing to just let contact go. Sort of what he's choosing to keep a sharp eye on. So this game will play Spain or Belgium in Dallas Tuesday. It's foul by Leon Al-Ainawi.
His touch just encouraged Kone to close down, and they are having a bit of joy, aren't they? Nicking the ball off the Moroccan players at the moment. This was the Douay effort. Bit like the penalty, bit too close to the keeper.
Let's do it again. Deep. Saliba. Koundé. Olise. Olise ran into traffic and ran out of it again. Dembele couldn't take the ball. Brahim Diaz wants to run away with it. Saliba made that tough, but he did yield a free kick, which Brahim Diaz was in a hurry to take.
আচ্ছা, এটা তো রেফারি কালকেরটাই, আর্জেন্টিনা ম্যাচের রেফারিটাই।
Morocco now 34 games unbeaten.
It includes 3 penalty shootouts. It includes the contentious Africa Cup of Nations final. Their last outright defeat was to Kenya in Nairobi on the 10th of August last year. Lots of those games have been in major tournament football. A lot of them have gone very tight, but they have always found a way to be the right side of the margins. Nahi. Brahim Diaz. Tolby. Coached out by Upamecano, further cleared by Dembele, chased in by Salah Adin, and behind.
Well, they haven't had many moments like that, Morocco. They have been good at the counter-attack, but in this system, with these tactics, it's not proved so easy.
It's 5 minutes of a first half in which France essentially have owned the ball. France have had the one glaring chance from the penalty spot. He saved. Salah Adin threw in his left boot. Ashrawi. Diaz, he's the principal ball carrier. He and Tolby there.
Certainly trying to keep the width, Morocco. Talby on that far side, hugging the touchline. Adopting this stance, though, we're always going to have to ride the luck, Morocco, so that they can soak up the pressure. So far, so good, courtesy of the missed pen. Mercifully, the sun has just got behind a cloud. The temperature's dipped by about 30 degrees.
What was that?
Colombia are out of the World Cup now. Penalties on Switzerland, but their biggest star is
Shakira again.
Kira still with us. Meccano. Moroccans wrapped up in it, as they were in Qatar. What a time to be alive if you're a football supporter in that country right now. Literally never had it so good. Trawi. Trawi doesn't have his touch. Salah Hadid gives it back. Blady. Well, we don't need that to tell us that it has been mostly all France. The object would have been always just to stay in this game for Morocco. And they've stayed in it. Time off time now. Blady. They got better at Blady. He's done very, very well. Doué. Rabiot. Mbappe. 2 men at his back. Shields it for Meccano. Dembele is wide. Kunde has come infield from full back. Dembele. For Meccano. There was Kunde, but he can't catch that up. Developed at international level by Didier Deschamps. Took the French to the quarterfinals in 2014. He's given them dreams, really ever since. Runners-up in Euro 2016, winners of the World Cup in 18.
Ooh, who is that?
In the semi-finals, also at the last European Championships 2 summers ago.
Moroccan
Much of that time,
diva.
his principal artist was Antoine Griezmann, who himself played in 19 World Cup games. He's just coming into the MLS.
Legend, sitting right there.
Debut in a friendly with Orlando City yesterday. By the way, he scored all 3 of his World Cup penalties for France. Who would have had that penalty if he'd still been playing? Well, as it stands, it's a day for the French to be patient. They go a goal up and the complexion of the game for Morocco before half-time. Bele, Elise, goes down by Mazraoui. Keita, Dino! That was swishing and swirling all over the shop.
Yeah, when he's lining up to shoot, I'm thinking, no, not from there. Not that far out. Catches it perfectly with a bit of dip. Got a little finger on that, I think, Bono.
Kick given. There was a lot of lateral movement in this. You say too, it dipped at the last. The word is swaz. Upamecano.
Yeah, it's easy to forget his early
Chance. That headed effort. Lovely take from Doué. Hakimi laid down in front of him. He seemingly got a free kick, which has puzzled Desiree Doué.
He's grabbed hold of his shorts there. Quite crafty about it, Hakimi. So the ref didn't see it. They're both grabbing hold of each other, in fairness.
Mbappe. There's a couple of minutes of stoppage time. Usman and Dembele. Salah has deputised really well at left back.
Hasn't he just? Big pressure on him coming into it now, and he's up against Dembele.
Benahi. Talbi's outside of him. Elkanou's through the middle. Al-Ainawi. Hakimi. Diaz. Hakimi. Al-Ainawi. Hakimi. Diaz. Elkanou's handball.
Here's half a chance. It's only a couple of yards away, but the arm was up. It's the right decision.
Adrian Rabiot, the guilty party. And by the time this is set, it is likely to become the last event of the first half here. We're well into the fifth and final minute of stoppage time. 2 men in the French wall. Ashraf Hakimi one side of the dead ball and Brahim Diaz the other. Hakimi went for the near post and truth be told he wasn't especially close.
Gitti sayılıydı. Hakimi.
Just hoping that Magnon's going to edge across, and he had got one on target. Keeper might have been struggling.
और बड़ा हाफ टाइम शेष
Morocco's first attempt at goal and indeed their last attempt of the first half, the last kick of the ball.
फर्स्ट हाफ शेष
The first half in which Kylian Mbappe's unusually tame strike of the ball from 12 yards was the feature, comfortably saved as it was from the penalty spot by Yassine Bono. As a result of which, despite all of France's greedy possession, we reach the break with a scoreline still reading France 0.
Two.
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। कैसी है सुहानी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। साला गेम ऑफ फ्लिप को
দাঁড়া এটা দেখতে হবে। পার্ট 2 হচ্ছে 45 মিনিট। अरे यार
कैसी है सुहानी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। साला गेम ऑफ फ्लिप को तो क्या गरीब ही रहेगा क्या भाई? गेम ऑफ फ्लिप अब तू कब लेगा ग्रीन स्क्रीन?
यार मैं बोलते रहा हूँ, मैंने क्या कहते हैं दिवाली।
कैसी है सुहानी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। साला गेम ऑफ फ्लिप
यार मैं बोलते रहा हूँ, मैंने क्या कहते हैं दिवाली।
कैसी है सुहानी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। साला गेम ऑफ फ्लिप गेम ऑफ फ्लिप अब तू कब लेगा ग्रीन स्क्रीन?
আরো ছোট করতে পারবো। Why green screen important? हाँ
कैसी है सुहानी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। साला गेम
wait আবারও দেখতে হবে এটা। Why green screen important? Why green screen important? Why green screen important? What?
कैसी है सुहानी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
और गेम ऑफ फ्लिप तो गांडू ही रहेगा। साला गेम ऑफ फ्लीट को तो क्या गरीब ही रहेगा क्या भाई गेम ऑफ फ्लीट अब? तू कब लेगा ग्रीन स्क्रीन?
यार मैं बोल तो रहा हूँ, मैंने क्या कहता है, ये दिवाली चल रही करके वो टेबल नहीं बन रहा है।
अबे ग्रीन स्क्रीन 200 रुपए का आता है बे, दिवाली क्या है इसमें 200 रुपए की?
अरे
200 रुपए में भी दिवाली चाहिए तेरे को साले?
अरे
पर्दा उठा रहा है खराब।
बोलने तो दो।
साला कितना खराब लग रहा है बे तू इधर हमारे उस पे, कितना गंदा। तू अकेला देख, मैं मस्त लग रहा हूँ, पीछे कुछ नहीं है। सुहानी करण आएगा, तू ही करण ने कब शुरू किया स्ट्रीमिंग भाई? तू सारा होम टूर दे रहा है। जब पीछे तौलिया रहता है तेरे उस पे कुर्सी पे, 10 साल से वही तौलिया, अंशु प्रदीप के टाइम से वही तौलिया। कुछ अपग्रेड क्या कर रहा है इतने सुपर चैटों का?
तो मैं बोलने तो दो।
क्या है बोलने के लिए यहाँ पे? चूम ले बस, ये माइक चूम ले बस।
डेडिकेशन तू क्या जान रे।
ये देखो भाई, इससे अच्छा गेम ग्रीन स्क्रीन ले लेता ये सब गाने से पहले। ये सब गाने देखने के लिए टाइम है तेरे पास जब साले? ब्लू स्क्रीन ही ले ले यार। कोई तो रंग का कपड़ा होगा घर पे? कपड़े ही नहीं क्या घर पे? सोता किसके अंदर है तू? चद्दर होगी, कुछ तो होगा, कोई तो कलर होगा उसका।
अरे मेरे पास जगह नहीं है यार पीछे लगाने
जगह नहीं है, जगह नहीं है,
जगह नहीं है ना लगाने की। ये देखो
पैर फैलाने की जगह है पूरी वीडियो में। पैर दोनों ऐसे फैलाता है सारा स्ट्रीम वीडियो में अंशु प्रदीप में, उसकी जगह है भाई। पीछे एक कपड़ा रखने की जगह नहीं है भाई के पास।
अरे यार वो स्टैंड रखने की जगह नहीं है, जो आपके पास स्टैंड है ना वो वाला, ऐसे वाला।
तो वो वाला ले लेना जो ऐसे खुलता है। उस दिन जब फॉल गया जीता $300 की सुपर चैट आ रही थी, गेम ऑफ फ्लीट प्राउड ऑफ यू माय बॉय। क्या किया वो सुपर चैट होगा साले? क्या पैसा नहीं है तो मत ही बोल तू, ठीक है? ये सब हेडफोन खरीदने के गाइस, मेरे सेटअप टूर में आज देखिए, ये यूपीएस जो है 3 लाख का है, ये एकदम लेटेस्ट मॉडल। वो सब के लिए पैसा है सारा, एक पर्दा नहीं खरीद सकता हमारा चो। पूरा ओबीएस बिगाड़ देता है भाई तू अकेला।
अच्छा समय भाई, वो मेरा हॉरिजॉन्टली फ्लिप कर दो,
गांड मार दूंगा। रुक तेरे को तू अभी पता कैसे रहेगा पूरे स्ट्रीम में? रुक तू ऐसा ही है पूरी स्ट्रीम में भाई।
मेरे घर वाले मुझे घर से निकाल
कुछ नहीं भाई, मैं किसी का नहीं सुन रहा। तो ऐसा ही है अब स्ट्रीम में भाई। करण सिंह बूमर कहाँ है भाई? भाई करण सिंह को कॉल ही कर ले, कुछ तो कर ले।
मैं कर रहा हूँ, कॉल कर रहा हूँ भाई। वो कुछ तो कर ले, मतलब
साला रोज बोलता हूँ मैं ब्रेक लिया 10 दिन। मेरे को लगा चलो 10 दिन बाद गेम ऑफ फ्लीट अभी भी उसी कुर्सी पे बैठा है बिना ग्रीन स्क्रीन की।
लेकिन आपका गेम कटा हुआ आ रहा है सर भाई।
साले रुक, गेम की बढ़िया तेरे को मेरे ओबीएस की इतनी चिंता होती तो तू अभी तक ग्रीन स्क्रीन नहीं ले लेता। तेरे गेम कटा हुआ है।
मैं इनको सही भी बता रहा हूँ, तब भी ये मेरे को फीलिंग है। 11 बजे की स्ट्रीम लगा रहा तो 11:30 बजे आपको आना होता है ना।
अरे ये मेरे पे क्या डाल रहा है भाई? शेवर फ्लीट पहले ग्रीन स्क्रीन ले ले तू। ये पूरा पीको पार्क हार्ड कर दिया भाई। ग्रीन स्क्रीन ले लेना यार। शेवर फ्लीट कितने मिलियन चाहिए तेरे को ग्रीन स्क्रीन यार?
समय भाई एक बार भाई, क्या मजा नहीं आ रहा क्या?
अरे पर गेम कवर हो रही है ना यार, मजे तो आ रहे हैं भाई, पर गेम कवर हो रही है ना यार।
भाई छोटा सा एक कोने में डाल दो ना मेरे को यार, तुम
यार प्लीज भाई कर देना, ग्रीन कर देना यार, पीछे ग्रीन कर देना भाई प्लीज भाई। कमलेम ना लोमडूम लोमडाम लेंगम का भाई कर दे यार। तू भी लाइव है क्या भाई?
हाँ जी, हाँ मैं बस वो लोगों पे लाइव
है। तेरे बच्चे सोए नहीं अभी तक? भाई जिस दिन स्कूल में हॉलिडे होती है उस दिन गेम ऑफ फ्लीट की लाइव वॉचिंग क्रेजी हो जाती है भाई।
सही है भाई, ये जोक्स लिख के आए मेरे से पूछो भाई।
नहीं भाई, हम तो बस ऑन द स्पॉट बोलते हैं भाई। आजा कर देना, ग्रीन कर देना। Somebody has decided to join. मैं ऐसे ग्रुप में लिंक भेज दिया भाई। Oh wow, we have some guests also today. Somebody has decided to join. मैं ऐसे ग्रुप में लिंक भेज दिया भाई, आ जाओ जिसको आना है। और कोई तो आ चुका है। यो व्हाट अप, गुड मॉर्निंग। हेलो सुहानी, वी आर लाइव।
आवाज नहीं आ रही।
लाइव हूँ मैं, लाइव। हेलो, आई एम लाइव। साउंड तेरे को साउंड नहीं आ रही?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Wait, I can't.
क्या बूमर है भाई सुहानी शाह।
अच्छा रुक मैं इधर पर्दा
नो प्रिटेंस स्ट्रीम है आज, हाँ? कुछ ग्रीन स्क्रीन नहीं निकाला मैंने, बैकग्राउंड वैसा ही है। बाय द वे
भी
चैट,
नहीं क्या
तू ऐसे लग रही है तू अभी नींद से उठी है और तूने मुंह धोया है भाई नहाने के नाम पे।
तूने बोला नो प्रिटेंडेंस, तो फिर मैं भी ऐसे ग्रीन स्क्रीन ऐसे ही है विदाउट मेकअप।
भाई मेकअप क्यों चाहिए तू वो फीचर यूज नहीं करती क्या, जूम का टच अप माय एक्सपीरियंस?
नहीं करती। लेट मी सी दैट वन।
बहुत क्रेजी हो जाता है उससे। देखा भाई मैं क्या सुंदर हो जाऊंगा सडनली, देखा मेरी शक्ल देखते रहे।
हाँ नहीं समझ।
देखना क्या स्मूथ, नहीं क्या?
लेट मी
अब देख, अब मैं इसके बिना दिखाता हूँ मैं, और अब देख सब डार्क सर्कल सब चला गया भाई। मेरे को तो समझता नहीं कि तुम लोग
अभी नहीं है ठीक है, अभी मैं करने वाली हूँ 1 2 3। कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा
ना भाई। फाइनली आई कैन लुक एट यू फॉर 5 सेकंड्स।
ऐसा नहीं, झूठ नहीं बोलते स्ट्रीम पे। तूने बोला नो प्रिटेंडेंस,
अरे मतलब
यू हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट।
एक सेकंड रहता ही है यार, सुबह के 9 बजे भी मैंने स्ट्रीम डाली, ये में जनता से बात करेंगे, उसका चैट आ रहा है लगातार 10 बार चैट डाला उसने, सुपर चैट कमाने की नई टेक्निक, सुपर चैट कमाने की नई टेक्निक, सुपर चैट कमाने की नई टेक्निक। सुपर चैट से नहीं जीते भाई हम, सुपर चैट तुम देते हो बहुत अच्छा लगता है, कुछ उससे आ जाता है भाई, जीने के लिए अपन करते हैं ना भाई। दोस्तों लगाए अपने मुंह पे ये और गाल से निकाले इसको सुबह सुबह, बिकॉज इट्स कम्प्लीटली ऑर्गेनिक। आई लव इट। ऐसा है
I
भाई।
like how you covered it up in the end.
Yeah, I have to also think of the brand. No, yeah, you understand, chat. You don't understand, man.
ओ तूने वर्ड्स बैन कर दिए चैट में, नाइस।
कौन सा वर्ड बैन है?
I don't know.
There are no words banned except मैं तेरे को आज बता दूं कौन कौन से वर्ड बैन है मेरे इसमें।
तूने मुझे पूरी लिस्ट भेजी थी
भेजी थी ना कि क्या-क्या मैं बता दूं।
मैं पढ़ के ऊपर नीचे भी क्या-क्या वर्ड्स है।
मैं बता सारे बता दूं honestly, just no pretense stream। Bring Pokemon back is banned, sorry। Hashtag bring Pokemon back is banned, that's true। Hashtag justice for WWE is banned। And there's a reason why justice for WWE। और बता दो। Hashtag Bhabhi is banned for some reason। Bhabhi OP also banned। Bhabhi की all spellings are banned। Boring is banned।
Your phone number is banned।
My phone number is banned। अभी चल रहा है भाभी यार।
I think I should ban call समय।
You should ban the word call because it's so irritating।
Oh yeah, ये तेरा एक पिकाचू है चैट में, कॉल का अपने बोला बैन करेंगे तो वो कॉल लिख रहा है KAUL।
फनी तो चैट है भाई, इसलिए मैं आता हूँ। पता है मेरा मूड कितना भी ऑफ होगा ना, मेरे को पता है चैट में कोई हरकतें करेगा मजा आ जाएगा भाई आज। भाई रियलिटी किंग्स खेलेगी?
रियलिटी किंग्स क्या होता है उसमें?
4 वो रहते हैं, रियल लाइफ सिमुलेशन है।
तुम लोगों को नार्सिसिज्म देखने ये PS5 ना होता तो GTA 6 गेम प्ले के अलावा ये टॉप 5 कंटेंट आइडियाज मैं जरूर से ट्राई करता इस बहती गंगा में हाथ धोने के लिए। एंड सिर्फ हाथ ही नहीं, नहाना धोना हक सारी चीजें करना सिखाऊंगा। सिर्फ तुम्हें ये वीडियो लास्ट
Iron, Droid Camp, and
Natura. Then
Might I have a word, sir?
I don't think anybody in the history of ever has made a big deal.
Biggest player in UEFA Champions League history to score a first half hat-trick. How are you feeling right now?
I feel very good.
Anything else?
You asked how I feel. I answered. I feel very good.
What's the secret? 17 goals now this season in 9 games.
To work hard.
You've seen the Liverpool result. They lost 2-0 tonight. In 2 weeks, you go to Anfield. Your father scored there in 1990.
Knock knock is how I became the biggest streamer in the world. Now, you may be wondering, why are you doing it? How on earth did I appear in 50 different streamers' houses in one day at the same time? Well, I didn't, because I spent months recreating some of the biggest streamers' rooms in my studio, getting people from...
Like, I don't...
Hey, live. You ever get...
For 50,000. That's nice looking. There's and this is the side of the.
Maya can a non-gamer beat hardcore Minecraft? No.
চলো দেখে না করা পর্যন্ত আমাদের বউ বাঁচবে না চলো কি 5 6 20টা 20 ল্যাপ মানে 20টা এই ট্র্যাপ পার করা লাগবে 9 ওকে 10টা হয়ে গেছে Yo, what's up guys, welcome back.
Let's play eFootball for the first time. আমি আগে কখনো ইনস্টলও করি না, আগে কখনো খেলিও নাই, সো লেটস প্লে ফর দ্য ফার্স্ট টাইম। দেখি এটা কেমন গেম, মানুষজন এটার জন্য পাগল কেন। পরে খেলবো, ঘুমাচ্ছে।